good, YouTube? It's your boy, Naseem the Dream. So, according to BBC, Connor Benn now tested positive for clomid, otherwise known as clomiphene, which is a woman's fertility drug, but also for men. It can be used to increase testosterone levels, which is why it's banned by VADA, and also to more extensive research. I found that it can be used to counter affect the side effects of steroid usage. So that definitely means that Connor Benn was juicing before this, and this is his first time getting caught, but it's not his first time using. I'm absolutely disgusted by this news, though. I'm even more by Connor Benn. Oh, I'm a clean athlete. Why are you trying to make it seem like you don't know nothing? All right, you were caught using drugs, okay, using PEDs to enhance your performance because you, a cowardly fool, cannot believe that you can beat Chris Eubank Jr. naturally, and you have to resolve to taking steroids because you fear losing. And I'm absolutely disgusted by this news. All right, who knows what types of steroids that Connor Benn was injecting to himself? For all we know, he could possibly go in there and give Chris Eubank Jr. brain damage. All right, Chris Eubank Jr. is already weight drained at 157 pounds. Who knows what could happen? And you know, there's plenty of people that die in the sport of boxing already. Boxing is a sport where the human body is not meant to take that much damage. That's why people have all these mental health issues who never the same. They slur their words. They get Parkinson's disease. All right, you have a very likely chance of dying, and that's only increased even more when you have somebody who's taking drugs to enhance their performance and get stronger and faster and gas out less. All right, I feel for Chris Eubank Sr. even more because he already has lost a son. Okay, and what if he loses another son? That would be blood on Connor Benn's hand because he's a scumbag and a drug cheat. And you know who's even more of a scumbag? Is Eddie Hearn himself for allowing this fight to continue. Eddie Hearn is the devil, my dude. Like, he's like, he tested positive for VADA, but not for UCAS, so the fight can still go on. You know, it just shows me the corruption that is in boxing. All right, that you're allowing a fighter who's testing positive for PEDs to kill somebody in the ring or potentially damage them for life, right? You're allowing them to fight against fighters who are not testing positive and who are using their natural given talents as a fighter. All right, these can cause people who are fathers in boxing to lose their families and their families to have no fathers. You know how sad it is for a parent to lose their child in the ring, or a wife to lose her husband in the ring. You're only increasing this by tenfold by taking PEDs because you are so cowardly and scared of your opponents. You cannot beat him naturally. Eddie Hearn, Connor Benn, y'all, they're both disgusting. We already seen that. Eddie Hearn was allowing Daniel White, who tested positive for PEDs, steroid usage, and all of that, to fight Oscar Rivas. And that's even worse because Oscar Rivas and Daniel White are heavyweights. And that's even more of a damage factor considering they're very, very big men. All right. I hope that Chris Eubank Jr. beats the dog crap out of Connor Benn. I already thought he was going to win the fight, but I want him to knock him out in brutal fashion right now. I already thought he was going to win the fight using his boxing ability, using his jab, the headed movement. Using lateral movement to get out with punches. I just hope he dominates the dude and beats him down to a bloody pulp because I cannot stand no drug cheat in the sport of boxing. But wrapping this video up, though, we need to do better, man. This is why boxing sucks, because we allow these things to happen. We allow the corruption to happen. We allow the fights that we want to see did not happen. Realistically, people should not be buying this fight. They should be boycotting this fight because, there's a possibility that one fighter can die and the possibility that another fighter is even using even more steroids to gain an unnatural advantage. Like I said, though, I feel for Chris Eubank Jr. I hope he can get the win, but it's going to be, tough because we don't know what Connor Benn is going to do. He might just juice up even more. But to wrap this video up, this is Naseem the Dream, rocking his heads and then says asleep. I'll holla at y'all with another one. Peace.